We're here because free speech is under attack. We're here because people are being convinced that socialism works. We're here because people are being judged guilty until proven innocent. We are fighting back with facts. This is not a safe zone, so buckle up, Buttercup. This is the raw, naked truth.
The FBI raids Mar-A-Lago, the return of the Dreamliner, IRS expansion, and more. Welcome to the Raw Naked Truth. I'm your host, Eric Lopkin, and here's the news you need to know. FBI agents raided President Trump's Mar-A-Lago estate and club in Palm Beach, Florida, and even broke into my safe, according to the former president. The search appeared to be part of a federal investigation into material Trump improperly brought with him from the White House, including classified documents. Trump said the raid was unnecessary because he was cooperating with federal agencies, claiming it was meant to discourage him from running for president in 2024. Such an assault could only take place in a broken third world country, he said. Trump allies issued calls to defund the FBI. The FBI's decision to execute a search warrant at former President Trump's Mar-a-Lago home on Monday is unprecedented, especially for a non-sitting commander-in-chief and one who has indicated he might run again, said former special agent in charge Michael Tabman. We just haven't investigated presidents after they've served their term, said Tabman, who is the former head of the FBI's Minneapolis field office. But it is a huge move by the FBI in that the political sensitivities are clear. It's obvious that they're dealing on a very sort of tenuous political climate when you go out and you investigate a president, especially one who says he may run for office again. This is not the first time the FBI has acted politically against Donald Trump, starting before he won the 2016 election, dealing with the so-called Steele dossier, which has been proven to be fake. The Presidential Records Act, which is the law that the raid was conducted under, has never been used in this way. The politically motivated investigation stands out after the Justice Department refused to investigate Hillary Clinton after emails went missing and her team destroyed BlackBerries from her time as Secretary of State. The raid has mobilized and motivated Trump supporters, further fueling a potential red wave in November and increasing the odds that Trump will run for re-election in 2024. After years of Democrats claiming there is no election fraud, Michigan's Democratic Attorney General Dana Nessel has filed a petition seeking a special prosecutor to continue an investigation into whether her Republican challenger in November's election, Matt DePerno, was involved in a conspiracy to break into voting equipment, seeking evidence to support former President Donald Trump's voter fraud allegations. Nessel said that since DePerno is her election opponent, she can't pursue the investigation due to a conflict of interest. Reuters reported Sunday that DePerno, a Trump ally, submitted a document in a failed voter fraud lawsuit with a photo of a voting machine that had a serial number matching one of 5 machines Nessel had said was accessed without authorization. DePerno tweeted that Nessel's investigation was politically motivated. The Federal Aviation Administration said it expects Boeing to deliver its first 787 Dreamliners in more than 14 months in the coming days. The FAA said Boeing had made all the necessary changes for the jets to meet all government certification standards. The FAA will inspect each aircraft before an airworthiness certificate is issued and cleared for delivery, the regulator said in a written statement. The FAA suspended Dreamliner deliveries in May 2021 over paper-thin gaps between fuselage sections that required costly repairs and inspections. About 120 of the wide-body passenger planes, worth more than $25 billion, are parked at a South Carolina plant and other sites around the U.S. awaiting pickup. The IRS will undergo a dramatic expansion if the so-called Inflation Reduction Act passes into law. The government intends to hire 87,000 new agents. This will make the IRS larger than the FBI, State Department, and Border Control combined. White House economic advisor Jared Bernstein reiterated Biden's claim that no one making $400,000 will pay more taxes. According to the nonpartisan Joint Committee on Taxation, that claim is not true. According to the JCT, Americans making as little as $10,000 per year would see a tax hike starting in 2023. Overall, starting in 2023, taxes would increase by $16.7 billion for Americans earning less than $200,000. Many Americans are hurting economically, as data published by the Department of Labor in July revealed inflation is at a record 40-year high, and America is officially in a recession. It is considered terrible economic policy to raise taxes during a recession. Best-selling author and television host David McCullough has died at his home in Hingham, Massachusetts. He was 89 years old. McCullough won Pulitzer Prizes for his presidential biographies Truman in 1992, which topped the New York Times bestseller list for 41 weeks, and John Adams in 2001. The historian earned National Book Awards for The Path Between the Seas, The Creation of the Panama Canal in 1977, and Mornings on Horseback in 1981, which was about a young Theodore Roosevelt. Fans and critics hailed him for his readable prose and exhaustive research. The Adams biography took McCullough 7 years and hit #1 on the Times bestseller list in its first week. That's the Raw Naked Truth. You can catch every episode of The Raw Naked Truth at xvadio.com/podcasts, the Apple Podcasts app, Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Stitcher, Amazon Music, Audible, and wherever freedom of speech is respected. We'll see you next time.